Hey guys, it's Cal Wong and today we are in Bac Ha market in the north of Vietnam. So we just caught a 3-hour bus ride from Sapa down the mountain to the border of China in Lao Cai and then back up the mountain to where we are now. So this place is a traditional market for the Hmong people, the flower Hmong people, and the reason they're called flower Hmong is because their headdresses and their clothes are so colorful, as opposed to the black Hmong, which are the predominant people in Sapa. So this is a once a week market. Traditionally, this is where people came down to buy their meat, their vegetables, their fruit, and any supplies they need. And then they'd take it back to their villages, and that's it. That's it for the week. So if they run out, then they've just got to wait until the next Sunday, where they'd come down. But more than that, this was also a place of social gathering. So people would come down, see friends, meet new friends, maybe find a wife as well. But we're not here to find a wife, not today. We're gonna go and find some delicious food, so let's go check it out. And one thing that you notice here is that the noodles are handmade. So they're not processed in some factory. It's rice turned into a paste, steamed, and into a flat kind of piece of rubber, laid out, and they'll just chop, 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 until you get thin little noodles. So one of the things that this place is really well known for is a special kind of pho, which is a rice noodle, but it's red in color. It's not actually red, it's more of a purplish pink, but I found it, so I'm gonna try it now. Hello? One? Pho. So she just walked away from me. She did acknowledge me, so that must be a good sign, right? La. La. Okay. 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 This. Okay. Yeah. So this is the broth that they serve the noodles in. It's a really clean broth. It's got lots of herbs in there. I can make out the tomato and lemongrass and a packet of, what is this? Seasoning in there. All right, so we've got to add we've got some perilla leaves here. It's blown away. The fan's blowing at me, so I've got to throw this in and cover it quickly. Got some basil, and I like to put a lot of herbs in there. I think it really makes a difference, as long as it doesn't blow away. Okay, let's try this broth. Okay, so it's very peppery. I suspect the little bag that was in the broth over there was packet seasoning, and you can kind of taste that. So like, it's not fantastic, I'll be honest. But it's definitely unique. I'm guessing I'm gonna get some mad MSG thirst after this, but lemon or lime always helps. That's much better with that. with that lime in there. This pork, really fatty, but so delicious. Of course, what kind of meal would it be without chilies, huh? So as I'm spooning the last mouthful of noodles, I take it back. It's actually pretty nice. Once you add the herbs and the chili and the lime in there, that pepper really kicks in, and yeah, really quite fulfilling. Okay, so what I've been told is that unlike many Vietnamese who thrive and survive on noodle soup on a daily basis, the Hmong don't really eat a lot of soup. Much more they eat rice. So when they come to this market, it's a real treat for them. So they'll come in and they'll just go nuts on noodles. So what we have here is buffalo jerky, which is also a really popular and unique dish to the Hmong people. It's basically strips of buffalo that's seasoned with salt and chili, and then it's steamed over their kitchens. And they might steam it for anywhere up to 8 months. So I'm gonna buy some. I don't know how I'm gonna finish it all, but you only live once, right? Okay, so we bought some buffalo, dried buffalo, and they put it over. Yeah, they've cooked it over the grill, and they said that it tastes better this way. So I bought, I don't know, 200 grams. And this is half of it. So let's give this a crack. Okay, so here we go. Oh, it's super chewy, super tough. But it actually does taste a lot better after being grilled. It takes the edge off it. It doesn't have as strong a gamey flavor as it did before it was grilled. Oh no. Oh, ciao. So okay, we've got some chili sauce too. That's a sour, slightly bitter chili sauce, but it does really go well. I can imagine this to be really, really good with a nice cold beer. Buffalo jerky. It's sweltering here. We're in the mountains, but it's so hot. You can see that I'm dripping in sweat right now. So I've just had a bowl of noodles. I've had some fried buffalo jerky, and now I'm gonna try this little dessert. I think it's dessert. It's this little orange ball that you can see the lady hand making here, and then it's covered in sesame. So I'm gonna give that a crack. And then also we've got this bean drink. So it's got some ice in it, so that's always a good thing. And some mixed beans. There's some red beans. There's some yellow beans or mung beans in there. Peanuts, and what looks like bits of barley wheat as well. So let's give this a crack. Oh, nice. So it's a very sweet sugar syrup. It goes really, really well with the beans. It's almost banana flavored, but it isn't banana. It's just the flavor of the beans. And then you get the crunchy element of the peanut as well. So really, really nice. Okay, so I'm gonna try one of these red balls now, orange balls. Still don't know what they are. A piece of paper, and then I just pick one. Okay. Okay. It's some sort of rice flour. for sure that's rice flour, probably glutinous rice flour. And it's got a slight flavor to it. I can't tell you what that flavor is. It's slightly sweet, ever so slightly sour. So on the inside they've got this mung bean filling and an ant as well. Oh, you gotta love the markets. Sorry, buddy. Fried to death. But this is really nice. So deep fried, crunchy on the outside, soft and gooey on the inside. Very gelatinous. Like so many other parts of Asia, this is kue or gold, and they're all made out of rice flour, turned into a paste that you saw. You can see her turn into a ball, wrapping this filling inside, and then deep fried. It's absolutely delicious. So simple, but so satisfying. Okay, so I've seen something else that I want to try. It looks like a Hmong donut, so you can't say no to donuts, right? So look at that. That's really nice as well. It's not dough. It's not made out of dough. Again, it's a different type of rice flour. This one is not as soft, but it is coated in sugar, so it's very much like a donut. And again, on the inside, it's filled with mung beans. So really sweet, really nice. Sit in the shade, surrounded by these super friendly Hmong. Like, unbelievable. This trip has been really eye-opening for me. I've never really come to appreciate. I've never really known much about the Hmong culture, but coming up to northern Vietnam, into Sapa, into this Bac Ha market, and talking to the guides that are up here, it's a really unique culture, a very strong culture, with a very individual identity. You know, there are many Hmong. There are the black Hmongs, the flower Hmongs, the green Hmongs, the white Hmongs, and that's all based on the color of their clothing. But they share a common language, and the Hmong, whether they're in Vietnam or Thailand or even China, they share this common language, and of course, language is culture. So it's been a wonderful experience. The people here are super friendly. I'm really glad I came up here. If you get the chance, then you should definitely check it out as well. This is Bac Ha Market, just east of Sapa. If you like this video, please hit like and also subscribe. See you next time.